Morning, good afternoon, good evening. Today I want to talk about the private investigator exam and the private patrol operator exam for the state of California. I want to give you a tip on how to pass this exam, a tip on how to understand the content a little bit better. But before we begin, I want to go through some emails with you. The first email is by Jody from Los Angeles, and she says, "Dear Sean, I purchased your book, The California Legal Investigator, last week. I took the PI exam today and passed. If it wasn't for your book, I surely would have failed. Thank you so much." And this is dated the 15th February, Monday of this year. Apparently Jody bought my book. Let me grab it here. The California Legal Investigator. This is the exact book that she used to pass. It was published 2017, early 2018. And this book is still relevant for the 2021 private investigator exam. The email that I received is the 15th. I obviously don't disclose the last name. I don't show you even a picture of the email. I don't want to make people feel uncomfortable when they send me an email. So you're welcome. Jody, that exam was very difficult, and you knew what you had to do to pass the exam, and you did a very good job. So I'm very proud of you. Second question that I'm going to answer is this. Hello. Now this email, I'm not going to disclose the name. It says, "Hello, I have a question. I see a lot of your content on YouTube and it's very informational. Thank you. My spouse has been trying to take his or her PPO license, but he has not been able to pass it. So we were wondering, if I were to want to take it for him, do I need paid experience as a security guard? I don't have any. Or can I just take the exam without experience, but of course have someone that has a PPO sign for my exam application? How would that work if we would like to take that route?" So I'm not going to disclose the date, the time, and the name. And to answer your question, and a lot of people might also have the same question because maybe a spouse or a colleague can't pass the exam. In this circumstance, you would need to get that 1 year experience as a private security officer under a private patrol operator licensee. And I highly recommend that when you get that experience, actually, before you get that experience, you need the guard card. So remember, if you are planning on getting a private patrol operator license, make sure that you have a guard card for sure. Make sure that you work under a licensed private patrol operator. Okay, private patrol operator. You can also get the experience from working under somebody that is licensed under a proprietary employer. You can also get experience working under that license too. And also government employee, if you work some type of security or investigations assignment, you can also qualify as well. So hopefully this answers the question here. I don't think this person is insinuating that somebody sign off on their application. I think it's just a little confusion. When I mean sign off, I mean sign off without the experience, which is basically some type of fraud. But I don't think this really. I think this person just didn't ask the right question. I don't think this person intends to have somebody fraudulently sign the application. But why would you take the test yourself? I think this person who's taking the exam, I think that this person should just keep preparing for the exam. I don't think there's a need for somebody else to take the exam in their place. I still think this person is still intelligent. Okay, just because you fail the exam, that doesn't mean that you're not intelligent. Look, I took my driver's license exam a couple years ago. You're talking about over close to a decade of law enforcement, and I failed my driver's license exam, the renewal. Okay, I failed it, and I teach college, so it's kind of embarrassing for me. So why did I fail it? Well, I didn't study the material, and I didn't read the questions. I just answered, and I thought I knew it all, and I failed. Again, for me, it's embarrassing, but that's the truth. So just because you fail, that doesn't mean you're an idiot or you're not going to pass the first time, second time. Sometimes it takes people 5 times. Sometimes it takes them 4 times to pass. But keep in mind that if you keep taking it multiple times, you should do something different. And I'm going to explain to you what that doing something different is right now. So this is a book that many of you get when you take your private patrol operator license or private investigator license exam. They send you this book of about maybe 350 pages. You might be asking yourself, what should I study? And by the way, your book might be black. I don't know what the current color is. If you could tell me what the current color is, please leave it in the comment section below. Anyhow, there's all kinds of sections in this book. Okay, and you're wondering, like, what do I study? Well, you want to concentrate on your area. So if this is a private patrol operator exam, concentrate on the Private Security Services Act and the Proprietary Security Services Act. If this is a private investigator exam, then concentrate on the Private Investigator Act. That's in the book. I think it's section 11. But just concentrate on those sections. But you want to look at the major fines. The fines that are over 10,000, the fines that are 5,000, the fines that are 500. So if it's 500, 1,000, 1,500, 5,000, 10,000, those are the big fines you really want to concentrate on, and read those sections, know them. As for the sections that whether it might be like a $25 fine or a $10 fine, I wouldn't put too much effort into that. But the ones that are misdemeanors, you need to pay attention to those. The ones that talk about fraud, you need to pay attention to that. And the ones that have a high dollar amount to the average Californian, you're going to want to pay attention more to those sections. Now, what I did in my book, I'm going to disappear from the screen for a bit. The California Legal Investigator, I mean, this thing has so many pages, 427 pages, more than that. This book, and then the Private Patrol Operator exam. I got the most relevant sections from this book, and I put it into my book just to make it easier for you. My book is obviously a lot more expensive. It depends on where you buy it. It's usually sold on Amazon. I don't do direct sales. Amazon sells the book, and I get a royalty. The Private Patrol Operator book costs about $140, $150, and the Private Investigator book costs about $100. Obviously, those prices can always change depending on what year it is. And a lot of people ask, is it relevant? You know, your book is 2 years old, 3 years old. Yes, it's relevant. Whenever there is something that I need to update you on, I will update you on this channel, on this YouTube channel. Okay. So in my opinion, and other opinions, the content that I produce is still relevant. And I'm fully transparent. If you ever have a problem that can't be resolved with me, or you feel that I ripped you off or something, you can always leave a comment, a negative comment in the description below. I always leave it open. I never close it, and I never turn the comments off. Fully transparent. This is who I am, and this is what I produce. Okay, I produce these books for you. I'm not going to hide behind a camera. I'm not going to hide behind a website. So again, I'm fully transparent. Hope this video helps you pass the exam, and good luck to those of you who will be taking it this year.